Thank you, Shanti, for chanting. So we can
Thank you,
start
Shanti.
our discussion. So I guess Vasu hasn't joined today, but we will try to go ahead. Can you hear me? Can you hear me well? We can.
Yes.
Start our discussion. So the Janma Mrityu Jara Tapta, from that sloka, we should be going from there. So Janma Mrityu Jara Tapta Jana Vishranti Dhaini is all one sentence. We won't be able to break it down into smaller parts, but so let me we know Janma Mrityu means birth and old age, and
Jara means old age.
Mrityu is death. Jara means old age. Yes, yeah. Jara means old age, and Janma Mrityu is birth and death. Yeah. And what is Jara Tapta? Jara Tapta.
Then who gave solace to people who are suffering from? Tapta means who are suffering from, kind of.
Yeah, you're right. She provides solace to those who are afflicted by birth, old age, and death. Yeah. And solace could be in the form of salvation, in terms of moksha.
Yeah.
That's what we are talking about. And then whoever reaches moksha, they will reach Mata. And Tapta means distressed. Also, Jara means old age. Jara Tapta means those who are distressed by old age. Jara Tapta. Janma Mrityu Jara Tapta. Jana is people. Vishranti means rest, or whatever, moksham, or the solace that you said. Daini, she's the giver of peace or moksham to those jivas that are suffering from old age, birth, and death. Any comments on that? I think it was very straightforward.
Yep.
Okay.
It's both in terms of Iha and Para.
What is it, Srinivas?
Give solace both in terms of, as you mentioned, moksha, and also Iha also, probably. Yeah. Any difficulties?
So, yeah. Okay. She frees them from all those difficulties. Not necessarily moksham also, is what you're saying, right? Liberation.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not like making somebody immortal, but the pain of both the death or old age.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If you focus on her, you don't need to worry about these things. Yeah.
Okay.
So both.
So next nama is Sarvopanishad Udgushta. What that means is Sarva means every Upanishad. We know Upanishad are Saramsh, they are part of the Veda, the sacred text of the sacred texts. Upanishads is what they are. Meaning she is proclaimed by all Upanishads very loudly. Sarvopanishad Udgushta. Udgushta means to announce loudly. In other words, she is glorified.
Proclaimed by.
Yeah, proclaimed or glorified by implying superiority in place, rank, or power. Gushta means announcing. Udgushta means superiority. Announcing it that she is a superior. That's why that ud is added, the prefix Udgushta. Her Upanishads are the knowledge imparting texts. So we know Parashakti is capable of revealing Parabrahman. So without her aid, we cannot realize Parabrahman. Without Mata, we cannot realize Shiva. She takes her devotees in front of Shiva for ultimately revealing him to them. So she knows she is the person, even I think even in Vaishnava Sampradayam, they talk about Mahalakshmi as the way to go, reach the Parabrahman. Similarly, here Parashakti, Shiva is being used. And here we are all Upanishads glorify her because Upanishads are the way to know Parabrahman, and those Upanishads itself glorify her because that it is through her we will reach Parabrahman. So this Nama shows vital connection between the Parabrahman and the souls and the knowledge-giving Upanishads. Okay. So the next Nama is Shantyatita Kalatmika. So it's all considered as one Nama. So what is Shanti? Means peace. Atita means to surpass. Kala means art. Atmika is characterized. She who is in the state of transcended peace, or here transcending peace is what Santyatita, Shantyatita means. Here it's not Sha, right? It's Shantyatita. Isn't it? Is it Sha? Is it Sha or Sha? Sha.
No, Santyatita.
Shantyatita. There is
not Sha. Just like Shanti's name.
Exactly like Shanti's name. So, so we shouldn't be saying Shantyatita. We should be saying Shantyatita. Huh? Is that right?
Santyatita.
Shantyatita.
Yeah.
Shantyatita, transcending peace.
What does Tita mean? You said
transcending.
Atita, not Tita. Atita.
Atita. Oh.
Atita.
Yeah.
Shanti Atita, to surpass, to transcend.
Beyond peace.
Yeah. Transcending peace. Shanti plus Atita. Shantyatita. Kalatmika. Kalatmika is here, we are talking about Shantyatita Kala. Basically, we know Kala means art, right? So she's what Kala? Shantyatita Kala. This Nama is referred in Navavarana Puja, in 9th Avarana, applicable to those who are initiated into Shodasi Mantra. This is the stage of Jivan Mukti, the stage where avidya has totally been destroyed by acquiring supreme knowledge. A trace of ignorance still prevails in this stage. To undergo pain or pleasure of the whatever karma phalas, to realize that some ignorance is still there, and they continue to enjoy the bliss. But the next stage is liberation. So in this stage, she is the one who takes us beyond that to reach liberation. Transcending the Jivan Mukti stage is known as Shantyatita Kala. She is said to be that form, the penultimate form. Jivan Mukti. And then you become one with God. So Shantyatita Kalatmika, which means who is in the state of transcended peace. Does it make sense? This is one of the kalas.
Okay.
So this is what? Jivan Mukti or Jivan Mrityu?
Jivan Mukti.
Mukti stage.
Yeah.
Okay. After this is another stage.
Is you become you become one with Parabrahman. I think.
No, you said this is a penultimate stage.
Yeah.
So that means one more stage is there.
Yeah, she takes you to that from. Yeah.
To the next stage. She takes you to the next stage,
To the next stage.
right?
Yeah.
There are actually beyond Turiya state, there are many more. Couple of them are there. I think you can. Sometime back I read that somebody asked Ramana Maharshi this question about there is something beyond Turiya, but it doesn't. Grossly, there is not much different. But as you mentioned, because of the existence of some prarabdha or something, so there is something left even for Jivan Mukta. So that is true. That's what I remember. When you are saying that, I remember that Ramana Maharshi's answer. So there are 7 stages, but after 4th, they're all considered almost the same kind of thing. Turiya, anything 4 and above are same for ordinary people, but there is some subtle differences, as you mentioned. Some karma is still there for Jivan Mukta.
Yeah, and that to experience those what are remaining karma phalas, you are still stuck in that stage.
Yep.
And so yeah, prarabdha karma, right? I forget, what is it one more time? Can you say the definition of that, Srinivas?
Prarabdha means that portion of Sanchita karma which you have to undergo in this life. But in one life, one specific life.
One
that
specific
is the prarabdha.
life.
Yeah.
Prarabdha karma.
Yeah, a portion of accumulated Sanchita.
I mean, whatever you accumulate in this particular life, you have to go through in this life itself. Is that what?
That is called agami. That's agami karma. Whatever you are accumulating now, that goes into the Sanchita karma. It won't immediately fructify. So whatever good, bad you do, one does, it goes into that Sanchita karma. Based on that, some of them you have to, when it fructifies, then you undergo that particular karma in the next life kind of thing. That will become that prarabdha again, that for that particular life. So there are 3 basic: Sanchita, prarabdha, and agami. So what we need to do is at least prevent agami by doing nishkama karma or good deeds, so that you don't accumulate add more into that Sanchita bank account.
Yeah.
But whatever you are born with, that prarabdha, one has to go through that.
Oh, that is why they say prarabdham. Okay, we say in Tamil also prarabdham.
Yeah, prarabdha means that cannot be, it's kind of a released arrow.
Yeah, you cannot remove it. That's the fate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once we experience all the consequences of prarabdha, in this lifestyle, it can happen earlier than the end of the life, right? But
Sorry,
then,
say that again?
No, I guess prarabdha karma will be experienced somehow by the end of this life.
Yes, prarabdha has to be done. But you can do with jnana yoga or whatever, you can destroy all the sanchita karmas. So it is possible. But you need to do extensive penance kind of thing. Sanchita papa vinasaka lingam. In Lingashtakam also it says. But it doesn't say that it will remove prarabdha karma. It says it will remove sanchita karma.
Which means prarabdha is a portion of the sanchita, right?
Yes,
so.
a small portion of sanchita. That because we have to, thousands or millions of lives, right? So we accumulated so much of accumulated thing, a very little portion we are born with in this life to go through. That's why all these great people still suffered, like Ramana Maharshi, Sri Ramakrishna, with cancers and all those things.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I forgot about prarabdha. I know so it's part of the portion of the sanchita karma. So next is so I guess any other comments or questions, Shanti?
No.
Next is Gambhira. Gambhira is basically deep, enigmatic. So let me see. Abysmal. Gambhira also means reservoir.
Oh, okay. One more thing. I have written, I don't know, I think probably we went through this before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I have written down, but it's slightly different, I mean, from what you said earlier. So I have written, it's above the eyebrows, the Kalatmika, right?
Mm.
So I have written above the eyebrows, left side of Shiva, another name of Lalita.
Oh, okay.
You only said that.
Yeah, I think I missed that one of these areas.
It's that
Maybe.
state of Kala. Yeah, I have
Okay.
written.
Okay.
So I think that's what that Kalatmika is coming. Above the eyebrows, I have written.
Mm-hmm. We have another Kalatmika before this? Was it separate? Was it part of Shantyatita Kalatmika?
No, I have.
Okay.
So did we cover this before?
Maybe. I don't remember. Okay,
Yeah,
maybe.
we did actually, but I knew that, but I said, okay, let me,
Okay. Good. Maybe Vasu or somebody did. Maybe I went back a little.
I think I mentioned, it's been, I think, 3-4
Maybe you did it. Somebody did it up to 159, 160. Karyakara was the next one.
Yeah.
So maybe, Vasu did it. I don't know.
Vasu or one of the, I missed one or two of the sessions before.
Okay.
Gambira, next is Gaganantasta. The next nama. So there is a Kalatmika that came long back, where, I think where we talk about the moon Kalas, right? Time factor. Yeah. Here, Gambira also means reservoir. What they are talking here is the infinite reservoir of divine power. So what is the meaning of this? Who is incomprehensible, like how a deep reservoir is. Or the other, there is also one more interpretation. Gam is Ganapati Bijam. Bhi means fear. Ra means drives away. The fear of her devotees are driven away by making them worship Lord Ganesha, whose Bijam is Gam. Okay. Here they are trying this nama with Ganapati. But I don't know how it relates to Mata though. The first meaning that I mentioned is she who is incomprehensible. Why? Like a deep abyss without any bottom, right? A reservoir is also called as Gambira. Infinite reservoir. The supreme consciousness merges with the Parabrahman, and that Parabrahman is an infinite reservoir. She is said to be the divine infinite reservoir. Okay. It goes also with the previous nama, is what they say. Any other interpretation of Gambira? Deep, enigmatic.
Yeah, that's it, I think. In Telugu also same word.
So I know Gambira means being like having that the big
majestic,
right? That is the word I was searching for. Majestic, isn't it? Here,
no.
Yeah.
He said kind of expression also. He's Gambhiranga unnadu ante is deeply engrossed kind of thing. Serious.
I see.
He is in a serious mood.
I see.
So, not a jovial kind of thing. Then you can say he's Gambhiram.
Okay. In Tamil, Gambiram means majestic, right, Shanti?
Yeah. For us, we say Gambiram means,
In Telugu, I have not used Gambira word, and I have used in Telugu also Gambiram, but I always used it because of my usage was more towards majestic than very.
That is also there, but we don't use it very often. We can say that Elephant walks Gambhiranga
Correct,
Nadutundi. You can say
correct,
that.
correct, correct.
So you can say that, but that's that expression is also there. But mostly it is used in the context of mood.
Mood,
Deep, immense, engrossed in some serious
enigmatic,
mood
deep.
kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. Here they are talking about who is incomprehensible, is what one book says. In the other book, talks about really unfathomable reservoir, like there is no bottom. And what context that they are talking about? It like the divine power is infinite. She is of infinite. She's an infinite reservoir of divine power. Is what the reference is. Gambhira. So next Nama, I don't know what you had written, Shanti, from your previous discussion for Gambhira.
Yeah, that's what I have written.
Okay.
You can't determine death. There's no limit.
Okay.
That cannot be measured. That's what
I see.
Yeah.
So the next Nama is Gaganantasta. How do I separate that? Gagan means sky, heaven. Ananta, Anta means amidst, in. Gagananta, not Anta. Gagananta means inside. Sta means stays. So who resides in the heaven, sky, or the ether. Akasham is what this meaning is. Mata who resides in the infinite sky, or the Mata who fills the whole universe. It also means the Parabrahman who prevails even after the dissolution of Akash. Gagana means Akash. I think we know in Hindi also Gagan means Akash. So yeah.
So what's the actual meaning? It's spread across the heavens.
Mata who permeates their space.
Okay, permeates.
Who resides in the who is in the sky is literal meaning. Who resides in the sky.
He pervades in all the three ethers.
Three ethers. Oh, okay. I don't know what was the three ethers. So one is sky, right? What is the other two? Any?
Dahara.
Usually they
Akasha and Mahakasha.
Okay. Akash.
Dahara.
Akash. Akash.
Akasha, Mahakasha.
Okay.
usually they call Tribhuvanas also, like all the Netherlands are one kind of thing, all Ortholokas are one, and Earth.
And also one of the Panchabhutams is sky, right?
Yeah.
And there it is one of the 5 elements that makes up the universe. But in other context, it's the entire universe itself.
Yeah, you can take that. Yeah, it's not like just sky kind of thing. Any ether, any.
Yeah. So let's go to the next one.
Garvita
Garvita Ganalolupa. Garvita means she who has pride. So here how we should take is she's the embodiment of the Parabrahman, I consciousness, Aham Brahmasmi. It was found that she gives whatever she's endowed with. This nama should be interpreted in the manner that should not be confused with ego that is associated with human mind. Like even before we had Adi Garvita. But then there is also a nama which says Nirmada, which means she's devoid of proud. Here, but there is nama where it says extremely proud. Here we say she's proud. So what is that? It's the embodiment of Parabrahman is what we need to think she is the Aham Brahmasmi. She's that. And she knows that I am that. And one of the Mahavakyas. I guess that is the meaning. Mata, who realizes that she's the ultimate, or this is how we need to take it as, rather than Mata who is very proud. Garvita Gana Lolupa, who is enchanted by music. Ganam. Lolupa means who has great desire. Yeah. Anything to add on to this?
No, I'm good.
Right.
Yeah. I know we have crossed 8, but I can quickly finish the last one more line. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Garvita Gana Lolupa. Next nama is Kalpana Rahita. Kalpana means we know imagining. Rahita is who's devoid or free from all the kalpanas. I guess who is thoughtless, or she's devoid of any she's the endowment of reality. There is no when you are in that state, there are no ideas, or there is no kalpanas. This nama can also be split as Kalpa Nara Hita. Kalpa means pralaya, or the deluge. Nara means human beings. Hita means friend. Even during annihilation of the universe, she holds in her womb the pious souls for recreation. Kalpa Narahita is okay. This is a totally different take on that nama. Or you can, I think, Kalpana Rahita is one way of interpreting
Kalpana
the other.
Rahita, I don't buy that one, because if it is Kalpana Rahita, so it's not Kalpana Rahita.
Yeah.
It's Kalpana Rahita. So it's devoid of any sankalpas kind of thing.
Yeah, they are coming up with the story where Mata protects even all the souls, even during Kalpa.
Yeah, that makes sense, but from the word, it's not Kalpana Rahita. It says if Dirgha is there, Kalpana Rahita.
Which means it shouldn't have been like that, right? Yeah, Kalpana Rahita. There is one extra. So, Kalpana Rahita. She who is free from assumptions or ideas is what that nama means.
Okay, I have written is Kalpana imagination who is untouched by creative process.
Oh, that's a beautiful way of saying. Okay.
Which proceeds from her will.
Yeah.
That's what it touched by creative process. I mean, and the creative process also is, proceeds from her only, right? So.
They are also asked, after saying Kalpana Rahita, they also say, make sure you get interpretation from traditional sources too, like for this, that way. They are putting a disclaimer. It may not be Kalpana Rahita. So next nama is Kashta. Okay, Kashta means what?
No,
Kashta.
But when you listen in the uses and everything, they separate it out. Kalpana, Rahita, like that only they say. Clearly they make it. Kalpana, good. They don't say Kalpa.
Correct. Kalpana, that's what, correct. You're right. Yeah. So when we pronounce it, I think that it is with that meaning, if it is how you pronounce it. You say the Kalpana fully.
Yeah, then nicely they say Kalpana, Rahita, then only they begin with that.
Yeah. Correct. Which goes with what you just said, right? She's free from the creative process. Is that what you said, Shanti? She's free from creative thinking process?
No, who is untouched by creative process.
Who's untouched by creative process.
Which proceeds from her will.
Yeah, untouched, I think, creative thinking, I guess, right? Creative. Kalpana means it has to do with some thoughts, isn't it?
Yeah, correct. creative process, kalpana, right? Kalpana is
Mhm.
basically creativeness.
So next nama is Kashta. Kashta means top, summit, highest limit. Who sits as the highest goal. Isn't Kashta a wrong word in Telugu? Maybe. Kashta.
Yeah. Kashta means wood, basically.
Okay. Mm.
I don't know this meaning.
Mm.
I thought it came from Sanskrit only,
Okay.
but looks like Kashta has completely different meaning.
Kashta means top, summit, highest limit.
Okay, I have written kashta is also a measurement of time.
Is what? Is the what again?
Measurement of time. Measurement of time.
Right. It is a correct. Yeah, that I remember now. Kashta means exactly Nimesha, Kashta, Kshana. These are all measurements of time. Yes.
Yeah, which is 1.6 seconds. 1 nimisha is equal to 0.088 seconds.
Correct.
Kashta is equal to
15 times blinking.
yeah. Nimisha means equal to 1 blink of an eye.
Yeah.
Nimisha is 1 blink of eye. Okay.
Yeah. And that nimisha is not 1 minute. It's 0.088 seconds, it seems.
Okay. Yeah.
And 18 nimisha is equal to 1 kashta, which is 1.6 seconds.
Okay.
I didn't know this. It's a fraction of a second, nimisha. Yeah, and 18 nimisha is equal to 1.6 seconds.
Yeah, the avatars are called animesha because they don't blink.
Don't link. Okay. Ah,
Who don't blink?
Devatas.
Oh, Devatas.
Devas.
Animeshulu. Devas are called animeshulu.
Ah, look at that. Nimesha comes from the is tied to blinking
Oh
of
gosh.
eyes.
Just crosses the deer. My goodness, I was about to hit.
Oh, be careful. One of the forms of Shiva
There
is
are 4 lanes here.
oh yeah. Be careful if you have to end the call. Fine, we can talk later. Krishna.
That's okay. I'm not going too fast.
Okay. Krishna explains to Arjuna that I stand bold this entire universe by a fraction of my yogic power. That yogic power is Kashta. Kashta is known as self. Kashta is also known as self-realized person. Okay. Walking. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Kashta is now Kashta.
Maybe it says just time. To
Time.
just represent time, maybe they use that particular unit, but in general,
Here,
maybe they can
right?
apply to she's a time kind of thing.
But here, shouldn't you use that other meaning which says Kashta means highest,
Yeah.
who sits at the highest goal?
Okay, yeah. If that
top,
meaning is there, probably that may be more apt here. Yeah, I didn't know that meaning.
Okay. All right. So then, Kashta Kanta. Next is next.
Kanta Ardha Vigraha.
Yeah. Aganta. She who removes sins. Aga means sin. Anta means end. So Aganta. Kashta Aganta. Kashta is one word. Aganta is another word. Is how.
Okay. It's not Kanta. It's Akanta.
Akanta is how both the books separated them.
Oh, okay.
One in both of them, Akanta is what they are.
Okay.
Which means she who is who removes sins. Akanta.
Kanta means sin, right?
Yeah, sins. Yeah.
What is the meaning? What is the sin?
She who removes sins.
Akanta means sins.
Akha means sin, impurity.
Okay.
Akha. Akha means sin. Anta means end.
Okay. Okay.
Sin. Yeah.
Okay.
So next nama is Kantardha Vigraha. Kantardha Vignaha. So
Vigraha.
Kanta means there the Kanta means that is Akanta, right? The previous nama is Akanta. Here Kanta. This here Kanta means beloved Shiva. Ardha
Okay.
means half.
Okay.
Vigraha. They are talking about the Ardhanarishwara form, whose
Okay.
form is equally shared by Shiva.
Okay. Kanta means there is a Shiva meaning.
Yeah. Kanta means Shiva, but I know Sri Kanta means oh, now I get why Sri Kanta means Vishnu. Because he is the Kanta of Sri. Is that what it is? Shrikant. Shrikant means Vishnu, right?
That's correct, but regular Kanta means lady, usually women.
Yeah.
Women is called Kanta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kanta means I've written lady.
Yeah.
Here, Kanta means beloved, just beloved. It can be male or female. When it applies to Mata, Kanta means Shiva. When it applies to Mahalakshmi, Kanta means Vishnu.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
That's why Kantardha means Mata is Kantardha. She's half male, half female. Male form is Purusha, female form is Prakriti. The union of Purusha and Prakriti. Creation is caused by that. So even Saundarya Lahari, this is being said. Shri Kantardha Sharirini. Here they are saying Shri Kantardha Sharirini. Okay, because I always thought Shri Kanta is Vishnu, because Shri Kanto Matulas Janani, like there is one sloka, right? Shri Kanta is the uncle, Janani is the mother. For Shri Kanto Matulo Asya Janani Sarva, something is there, right?
Okay, I never heard that, but in general, Srikant means, yeah, it is Vishnu's name. Yeah.
I look at here, it says Vishnu.
Yeah.
In the Google.
Yeah.
Yeah. But here, Shri Kanta, they are talking about saying Shiva. She is Kantardha. Like in the Ganesha sloka, there is this very famous sloka, Shri Kanto Matulo Yasya Janani Sarva Mangala. Mother is Sarva Mangala. Janaka Shankaro Deva. Father is Shankar. Tamvande Kunjarananam.
Okay.
Kunjara means
uncle.
Nephew.
No.
Matulo means nephew, huh? Okay.
Yeah. So he's a nephew of Mahavishnu.
Yeah. Or here, I thought Matulo means uncle.
Matula could be maybe Mama, maybe
because
maybe
husband
Mama.
of
Yeah, you're
Lakshmi.
Right. It's mother's brother is called Matula.
Yeah, mother's brother or husband. Yeah, that's how, right? Shiva's Parvati's brother is Vishnu.
Yeah. Narayani.
So anyway, I think
Shrikant, Shrikant has a lot of meaning. One is Kant means also attraction.
Yeah.
Means goddess. So Shrikant means a charmer.
Yeah. So I think that's why Kanta means beloved,
Yeah.
Beloved of someone. Shrikant means beloved of Shri being Lakshmi, right?
Yeah.
That's why I think it Vishnu. But here, Kantartha means Mata, or where Kanta is Shiva.
Beloved, yeah. This is Mata.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that ends the Nama. So, which is basically Gambhira Gaganantasta Garvita Gana Lolupa Kalpana Rahita Kashtha Kanta Kantartha Vigraha.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all. Sorry I went over. I
Thank
wanted
you.
to finish this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah, have a nice weekend. Bye.
Bye.